Hi there, CJ Jenkins from Century 21 Cornerstone here at Lake of the Pines Witches Ride. Leanne and I are so excited to share this video with you. The Witches Ride happened on October 30th, 2021. Lots of fun to be shown to you in just a few moments. We're going to be listening in to what has happened on that fun evening starting at 4 o'clock, and let's listen.
That's okay.
Oh, that's
So you can see that we are about to see all of the witches grouped together for the big witch picture. And it is so much fun to see the different ways that people put their witches together, different costumes. Some of them are wicked, some of them are wild, some of them are whimsical. But it is worthwhile checking out every different costume. We have hippie witches and old witches and young witches. Such a big collection. Now here's a picture of the golf cart that Leanne designed, which is based on the idea of Hansel and Gretel. Our carts was in the process of being put together on our 4-seater golf cart. The cart is going to be designed into the shape of a gingerbread house. So there needed to be the walls put on the golf cart, the roof. That green area there is the roof that's going to be attached to the top of the golf cart cover. Then the walls are going to be put in place and attached and taped in whatever fashion we can. Here is a window for the front part of the golf cart and a back window for the back peak of the golf cart. This is a picture of a soon-to-be chimney. Here are the windows that are going to be on the side of the golf cart. And pretty soon the golf cart's going to be decorated, and you might imagine what with, but it's going to look like a gingerbread home. Well, part of the gingerbread home, if you know the story of Hansel and Gretel, is that it was enticing the little ones to come and nibble on the walls and the sides of the home. So soon we are going to be adding real cookies and fake cookies and fake donuts and fake candy corn, and there will be a lot of decoration on the exterior of the golf cart. Now the funny thing is that when we were working on the golf cart at my house, my dog Wazzy jumped up and took off a real cookie that was glued on, and she ate it quickly. So here's the beginning stages. There's the chimney. So there's a lot of planning that goes to be putting this together. We also put on some snow to depict winter time in the northern European area where the story of Hansel and Gretel took place. And the back part of the house, of course, had some potted plants. And there's Wazzy asking, "Are those real cookies?" Well, she tried one out. They are real, and she enjoyed them very much. So now we're back to the clubhouse circle where everybody is in line to go off on the parade around the golf course. Now the golf course is about 5.5 miles, and I think our course was about 4 of those miles of the golf course. It was so much fun. There was frolic and laughter and chuckles and just plain old happy energy floating around with all of these witches. Now, when we had our first witches ride, it was pretty exclusively women. But one of the things that we've noticed in our second year is that we are getting a multi-generational experience happening here, and multi-gender, because we do have a lot more men involved in the witches ride because they felt left out last year. And we also have some families involved in the decorating of their carts and in their costumes, and also enjoying the witches ride themselves. So that's one of the fun things that has become a more multi-generational event. So we're about to take off, get into our places, and the judges also go by during this time when we're in the parking lot. And I don't know who the judges were because, well, I would have given them a cookie, but that's not fair to bribe the judges, is it? Anyway, but the judges do walk around and look at the costumes of the people in the carts and the decorations of the people. Look at that cute little one, just sitting down, resting. And it was quite windy that night. You can see the wind flowing in the cart. And for those people who were in those little sexy witch outfits, it was not an evening dress occasion. It was definitely more of an occasion to bundle up in your costume. We've got some brooms there. So we started around 4 o'clock to line up. Oh, these gals here from Hocus Pocus. And around 4 o'clock we lined ourselves up, ready to take off at 5 o'clock, so we could actually make the jaunt around the golf course before it got dark. So you can see the wind really blowing us there. And it's gotten to be a thing where you don't want to miss the opportunity. If someone says to you, would you like to travel on my golf cart and be a witch with me? You don't want to give up that opportunity, let me tell you, because it's a fun thing. We could have had many people on our golf carts, but we just only had so much room, whether it's a 2-seater or a 4-seater. But we also have some golf carts now that are 6-seater golf carts. Look at this green-faced witch. I love this one with the big hat and her hair hanging. This is a fun golf cart. So for those of us who loved Halloween as kids, this is your opportunity to still get to dress up and have some fun. Now, after the Witches Ride, there was actually a Halloween dance at the clubhouse, and I heard that it sold out. So that's something to think about next year if you want to dress up for that party after the Witches Ride. You can definitely get your tickets, and people get their own tables and they decorate the tables, and there's a band there and lots of dancing. So there's many different things that are happening at Halloween at Lake of the Pines. Now, we do have a Witches Ride, or paddle is the word, on stand-up paddle boards. And that has been a fun thing for people to do, is to paddle in their witches outfits across the lake. And it's visually very stunning to see them all in profile paddling across the lake, almost like being on a broom. You can see the marina behind these golf carts, and we have a lovely marina. And the marina is used by those folks who don't live on the lake and don't have a dock and would like to store their boats there. Oh, look at her nose. I'll tell you, it was so windy we were losing our hats. So when we took off, one of the special things that Leanne and I did in our golf cart, because of the theme of Hansel and Gretel, is that we threw out breadcrumbs, well, to the adults. And as soon as they saw the breadcrumbs and the gingerbread house, they connected the dots. And that was pretty funny, and it was a good chuckle to see the reaction on their face going, oh, I know what you're doing. But we had 640 pieces of pre-wrapped candy, and I think we passed out about 500 pieces of candy. Small suckers, mints, butterscotch, peppermints, strawberry drops, those kinds of things. As we traveled along the golf course, every time we saw kids, we threw them out some candy. And here's some of those kids right now who are standing on the edge, and they're about to bend over and pick up the candy that has been thrown to them. And you can see that this is truly a family event that people have enjoyed, seeing the witches go past them, seeing the golf cart designs, and parading down the golf course. Now, you don't have to live in a golf course home to enjoy this ride, because there are many places where you could bring your lawn chair out on the green to watch people traveling on the path of the golf course. And this is a decorated backyard that looks onto the golf course. So some people decorated their backyards actually more than their front yards when they actually lived on the golf course. We got a dinosaur in the background there. And I think it's really nice for kids to see adults having fun and frolic, and lots of great positive energy. By the way, we do have architectural guidelines at Lake of the Pines, but holidays, you don't have to ask permission for any decorations during the holidays. You can put whatever size flag you'd like up for the 4th of July. You could decorate your front yard, your backyard. Look at that cute couple. And pretty soon we're going to see the winners of the golf cart parade after these little ones. This is the best cart. Look how scary that looks. Lots and lots of fun, just decked out with Halloween holiday decorations. Lots of purple. And this was the best witch right here with a totally green face. She is pretty scary looking. And we hope to see you next year. And I put a challenge to you. Now that you have samples here on our show, what are you going to do next year? How are you going to decorate your golf cart? So if you have any questions about the Witches Ride, call CJ at 530-906-4715. Thank you for joining us at Lake of the Pines Living Facebook.